my name is Maya and welcome to my Maine Teen Camp Masterclass on how to tie-dye. For today's video, you'll need white t-shirts, rubber bands, gloves, dye, and soda ash. All of these can be found in any tie-dye kit. This is the one that I like to use. So once you have all these materials, it's time to get started. So the first step is to soak your t-shirts in soda ash for about 20 minutes. This chemical helps the dye stay in the shirts longer. So it's not necessary, but if you want the dye to stay in the shirts for longer, then I would recommend. So you just pour all of the soda ash in a bucket of lukewarm water and you just put them in and leave them for 20 minutes. So once the t-shirts have sat in the soda ash for 20 minutes, it's time to start tie-dyeing. This part is really messy, so you're going to want to wear gloves and make sure you do it on a table that's glass or put a tarp on whatever you're tie-dyeing on so it doesn't get too messy. So first you're going to take the t-shirt and you're just going to squeeze it out a little bit. You want it to be damp but not dripping wet. So the first pattern I'm going to be showing you guys today is the spiral, and this is a pattern that you see in most tie-dye t-shirts. Don't worry too much about how it looks because they always come out looking really nice when they're finished. Okay, so first you want to pinch in the center of the t-shirt and you want to turn it in either direction until the entire t-shirt is like this. Then you get your rubber bands. This part is kind of tricky and you want to section off the different parts of the shirt. So how many sections you have is how many colors you have. I'm using 3 colors, but I'm gonna do a pattern, so I'll probably use a couple rubber bands. So you're gonna wanna section them off like this, so that each section is even, and with any extra little pieces that are hanging off like this, just tuck it into the rubber bands. Okay. All right, so now I have my 3 colors and I'm gonna do each section. So you start with one section and you wanna do it just like that. And make sure to just open up these little parts and like get the dye all in the section, and then you're going to want to flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. And then you can just go over to the next section and do the same thing. If you prefer there to be more white in the t-shirt, don't worry so much about getting inside the folds. Once you're done with your spiral, you can just put it in a bag and you're gonna leave it for 24 hours and then rinse it with cold water and then just wash it with other tie dyes. So just put this to the side, and then the next pattern we're going to be doing is the stripe. This one's really easy, but always turns out really nice. So you're going to do the same thing, squeeze out the t-shirt. And then instead of placing it flat, you're going to just kind of put it together like this. And you're going to take your rubber bands and just create sections however long you want each stripe to be. You do want to tie the rubber bands kind of tight for a better effect. Okay, so once you're done tying off your sections, it's time to start dyeing. You can use as many colors as you want. I'm using a lot. So similar to the last time, you just want to dye each section a different color, or you could do the same color. Alright, so when you're finished, you just want to do the same thing, put it in a plastic bag, leave it for 24 hours. Once you've left your t-shirt in a bag for 24 hours, you're going to take it out, rinse it under cold water, until the water runs clear with the rubber bands on, and then take off the rubber bands and wash it once without any other clothes in the washing machine or by hand. So here's what the t-shirts will look like when you're